Sogma.
Sogma and Ligma.
Sogma ass.
Alright, guys.
Ligma.
This is Sogma. I'm here with Ligma.
Ligma balls.
Fucking Christ.
It's not even the middle of the night. I'm just fucking retarded. Simply put. Welcome to Real Femboy Hours number 3. I think it's
3, bro.
I can count to 3. Look at me go.
Yeah.
Number 3. It's not designated Femboy Hours, so
Don't have to know that.
I will make this up by telling some tales. So fucking went to Worthing yesterday. Fucking I'm just not gonna repeat the whole day. There's just this one like segment that just really freaked me out and kind of amused me in the morning because I went to sleep at like 2 or 3 and then I woke up at 6 and went downstairs, and by that time the people who did this already left, but it was fucking Josh and Sunny. They just got loads of just different fucking like cards, and they just kept drawing the fucking imposter and writing Among Us on these different pieces of paper, and they just like put them up like around Izzy's kitchen.
What
and
on earth?
and I didn't like I didn't clock it for a while, but then I like fucking noticed them, and I don't know, shit was weird. You just see fucking imposter from Among Us like drawn all over the walls, and you start to think that you're actually going fucking insane.
I mean, what was wrong with them? Why the fuck were they doing it?
Funny.
I mean, I guess, but like, that's a bit
Psychological damage. Funny.
That's not the route I would take. Drawing fucking like a fucking
Among Us.
Like a fucking padded cell, drawn in your own blood. Fucking
imposter on the walls.
Yeah, that's not the route I would go for. But you know, I guess I'm kind of funny though.
Kind of funny though. I also like. I saw this weird. Like, you know how Risk has just different fucking adaptations.
Yeah.
Like you've got like Lord of the Rings Risk and shit like that. Well, there's Star Wars Risk, and it's fucking good, right? But it has, apart from rolling the dice and drawing cards, it has absolutely no like connection to the original game of Risk whatsoever fucking ever. It's like a completely different board and like different rules and like a completely different way to play the game. It's not fucking Risk. The only reason it's called Risk is because for the fucking like
just like keep the brand intact.
Big brand, yeah. Sell more copies. It's fun. I like. You gotta like. I saw like 2 people play it, and that like I could follow that without them having to explain the rules to me. But you're supposed to play with like more people, and I don't understand how you do that because there's like only 2 factions. So I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
I mean, Risk is already too complicated for my baby brain. Actually, it's not that complicated. It confuses me though.
Look, you place down soldier, you throw dice.
Shut up.
Soldier kill, or soldier die.
It's too complicated, bro. There's like, what if?
There's more than 2 dice, and that's complicated.
Sure.
Yes.
I heard you. I heard. I heard upon the winds that you may have some monkey stats.
Right, I do, of course. How could I fucking forget this? I'm like, I had like 4 hours of sleep last night, and I have like mild heat stroke. Leave me alone. Okay, so I went over some stats. I listened over to the podcast from last week again. Just kind of, solidified my points. And I think the first matchup, roided orangutan versus roided chimp. I think the orangutan has about a 55% chance of winning, whereas the chimp is about 45%.
It's all about getting in. You see, the orangutan can keep the chimp out, but if the chimp gets in, then they're not in a good position.
Yeah, like it's fairly equal, but I gotta give it to the orangutan just purely because he just towers over the chimp, and I think just like chimp has got like that frenzy and like fear factor.
It's got a strong short range offense, but the orangutan's got that mid range.
Orangutan is just pure mass.
Yeah, they are beefy.
I feel like it could like just fucking backslap a chimp's head off pretty fucking easily, especially on roids. You fucking like one smack to the back of the head, and that's like that chimp's spine is broken. That chimp's spinal cord is fucking like snapped at the neck.
Orangutan is an underrated fighter, but it's definitely a powerful one.
So moving on, we got 20 capuchins versus a single baboon. Just simply put, a baboon pack animal versus 20 capuchins. That's like a 10% chance of winning. If there were a couple more baboons thrown in there, the numbers would be very, very different. But considering it's only one baboon, I think it's just.
I think that's about right. I genuinely think even just 2 baboons would make all the difference. But 1 baboon, yeah, you're probably right.
And finally, 3 eyes versus a single gibbon. I'm giving the gibbon 95% chance.
Yeah, no, eyes are not good in a fight. Eyes, like, they are so pathetic. Like, like any part of them can just like snap, and then they're just done instantly. They're so slow. They have no offense. They only live by just coming out at night and eating maggots. Like, they have no contest in their lifestyle, and that's the only way they survive.
Yeah, like I could pick up a fucking eye and like just throw it against my fucking bedroom wall, and it would probably die. Like that's.
Oh, definitely.
And like
you probably break a part of it picking it up, even if you try not to.
Like, even if it's 3 of them, a gibbon can easily fuck them up. Like, it can be holding onto like a tree branch with one of its legs, and then the other 3 limbs can just pick up an eye each and then just fucking throw them to the ground.
Yeah. And also gibbons they're very mobile. Gibbon spin is a powerful attack.
Gibbon spin is a powerful attack. Gibbon war cry it's not as good as like what the howlers would be, but it's still pretty good, I'd say.
I'd be intimidated if I was a pathetic maggot-eating lemur. Alright. So, I want to make some predictions for things that will happen in our like camping trip coming up.
All right. Fabian will get naked. That's
so matter of fact.
If we're going into the woods, Fabian will get naked. Like,
is this a thing that happened
no way around it?
Is this like a documented occurrence?
Like literally every fucking time.
I've never seen him go tribal mode, so.
I don't know if he's gonna. No, he's not. Doing acid. Fabian doesn't fuck with acid. He only like does TCB, and you don't have TCB for this thing.
Yeah, but I reckon
maybe he won't go. He'll get naked,
tribal.
but I don't think he'll get tribal.
Why does he
Like
feel the need to get naked?
honestly, I've only ever seen Fabian go tribal once, and I'm sorry, that night is a night I will treasure for like the rest of my life. That is like it's just such a privilege seeing something like that pan out. It's just
What the
this
fuck
absolute
happened?
like I don't fucking know. It was all of us were like at den, and we were all basically everyone was on TCB. We were all tripping. There was a little fire, and then it's like chill music. Everyone's like hanging out, and then Fabian and Sam, like Fabian. I kind of expected this because it's fucking Fabian, and that was still when he was like in his he's a lot more chill now. This was before then. This was still like fucking
Part,
raps. Just yeah, it's just like
part monkey.
monkey mode Fabian, like not at his peak, but it like still fairly present. And Sam, I did not expect this, but they were both like they just got like Fabian's gigantic like speaker. I don't know if it was loud. That's all that matters. And they just started blasting like fucking techno and like fucking just hard bass. And they like tried to go tribal near us, and we were like, "Fuck off! You're ruining the vibe." So they were like, "Right, let's go like in just deep into the middle of the fucking woods, like where no one will know where we are." They just like the fucking guardians of the forest. They just like ran off of like blasting fucking techno, just going completely mental. They went to like some random part of the woods, like took Fabian just like went down to his boxes. Sam took their shirt off, and they were just like fucking just skanking away, going tribal.
That's beautiful.
And they did come back at one point, and they were like, "Come on, someone go tribal with us," and we were like, "No," and then they like went back.
I mean, I really hope that doesn't happen because I feel like that would be quite concerning.
Also, because like we're technically not allowed to be at the place we're camping, so we can't be like extremely loud. So the possibility of techno is very low.
Yeah.
Actually, no. The possibility of techno is high if Fabian is around. So it's like the possibility of very loud techno is quite low. Techno will definitely like play a part if Fabian like ever gets control of the music.
Okay, so my prediction, your prediction is Fabian gets naked. I'm fully on board with that. It will happen. My prediction is that Stan will develop some variety of malnutrition.
He totally fucking will.
I feel like without his parents to feed him a balanced diet, he's
no,
gonna
no, that's Aaliyah's job.
Oh shit, yeah. I mean,
it's gonna be
all the equipment that she needs.
He'll get through the first day, and then he'll get to like this. He'll just like won't fucking eat. There is gonna be food. He's just not gonna end up eating any.
Well, no, he'll just eat like just like bread or something.
It's gonna be like the second day, and he's gonna be like, "Leah, I got a stomach pain."
He's gonna be like,
he's gonna have to like.
I can't move.
She's gonna like. Fucking,
he probably won't drink any water either.
And she's gonna get like a little fucking Tupperware box and like go and like fucking feed him, like in the fucking tent. That's what's gonna happen. There's
he'll be like
a high chance of that. He will definitely injure himself in multiple ways.
I just genuinely can't picture him in like any rural setting.
Yeah, if we send Stan to like a village, he's dead. Like he cannot live. He cannot live outside of the city.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to make sense for him. Like he's gonna see like a bug, and he's gonna be like, I can't be here.
He's gonna die of a heart attack after like, a fucking like ladybug lands on his shoulder.
He'll also probably like set himself slightly on fire. I mean, I'll probably do that as well.
He'll definitely get heat stroke.
I've never been on a camping trip without setting at least one item of clothing slightly on fire.
Well.
Usually I just like splayed out next to the fire, and like I have like an arm in the fire, and I don't notice, and then there's just like a massive hole in my like jumper.
I feel like I'm obviously not planning for this to happen because I don't particularly want any more holes in it. But I feel like the sesh blanket will get even more like fucking patches in it. I mean, I'm
It will
fine with
probably
it. I
happen.
just don't particularly want it to happen.
Oh wait, now I've got good predictions. Who do you reckon will end up sleeping just like on the floor outside?
Probably me. I think like I'm not gonna lie. Sleeping by the fire is nice, especially if it's
I
summer.
love sleeping. Like if it's warm outside, I will slide into a sleeping bag, like go caterpillar mode, and then just look at the sky. That is
Yeah.
a full vibe.
Also, there's like cows really close to the spot where we're camping, so you can go and vibe with the cows.
I don't feel like
Insane.
I'm one to vibe with the cows, but you know what? I'm
You
glad that's an
will
option.
vibe with the cows.
Okay. I'm
You
happy
will.
with that.
I remember like the first time I went to that spot. I went on like the second night. We were all like on this kind of like, it's not really a fucking cliff, but like the descent is like so just like nearly vertical that it might as well have been like we were sitting like right on the edge, chilling, and we see in the distance like this like little hill, like a forest on it. We see these two people like fucking shining their like torch at us. We like shine it back, and then they just keep doing it, and we were like haha funny for a little bit, and we were like, wait, what if like one of them is like fucking stuck under a rock or some shit, and we're just like laughing at this right now? What if this is like a fucking mayday signal?
Hmm.
They like kept going for like a good 10 minutes and just kept shining their fucking torch at us like in distance. We wouldn't have been able to do anything. It was like
It was just like a realization.
it was really far. It looked like it would have been like an hour walk at the very least. But
Maybe
it was kind of scary.
I mean, talking about torches, I have another prediction. My dad, like out of nowhere today, just like, hey yo, you need a torch. So I'm gonna get you this fucking. I've now on my desk got a 200 lumen torch. It is fucking blinding,
Of
and it
course.
has a strobe setting, and I guarantee you, it will end up being stolen by Fabian and being like his fucking techno strobe light.
Yeah.
Like, there's actually no way it's not gonna be.
That's a Jonathan Spooner moment.
Yeah, I was just like, okay. Like, it was genuinely out. No, I didn't even ask for it.
Yes. Take this torch, my child. You will need it. I don't know, I feel like he's just been like subconscious. He's just been like preparing you. He's been throwing you like different like trials, but just like in your everyday life, and you just haven't noticed them.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going through the graduation to become the next Johnny Spooner.
Well,
I just sent you a video of the torchlight, and it's like not even like that dark in my room, and it's that bright. So I'm gonna end up like
bro,
accidentally.
that's like police torch levels.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up like blinding myself, I think,
Yes.
which will be also quite epic.
Also, Tyler will end up injuring himself definitely.
Is he walking up with us?
Yes.
Let's go.
Like, I think Joey's walking with us as well.
Fucking swag.
So every time Tyler pings, he manages to injure himself in some way. Like, he literally injured himself in like the middle of a park because he just kept like picking at grass, and it ended up like he ended up having like cuts and like have like all of his fucking fingernails bleeding. And he had to go and then like the first like week of college had to go in with like fucking band-aids on each one of his fucking fingers.
What? Oh my god.
Every time, no, like last time, no, not last time, like the time before last, and I pinged with him when we were at Den. Motherfucker, like we were like keeping the fire going or whatever, but he wasn't just like, you know, like kind of pushing the wood in, he would just stick his whole fucking like hand in the fire and just put the log in the middle. And he like kept blowing on the fire and like just he got like fucking. Wait, which is the least worst one? First or third degree burns?
Third is the worst.
Okay, so he got first degree burns on his fucking limbs.
I mean, very likely, yes.
So, considering we're all going to be tripping, I feel he won't injure himself badly, but I think he will end up injuring himself as well.
What is the spot like? Is the camp spot? Is it like in the woods or in a field?
It's in the woods.
Lit.
Well, it's like kind of. It's the actual spot is in the woods, but that like you can walk out and in less than 5 minutes you'll be in a field.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so my prediction is he will try to climb a tree and like fall off like one step up, and like so it won't be like a really bad injury. He'll just like fail at the very first hurdle trying to climb a tree, and he'll just like collapse into a pile.
I think. No, I will climb a tree and I will be successful. But I think I will injure myself trying to get back off of the tree. I'm very good at climbing up. I'm not very good at climbing down.
My bag is going to be so heavy because I've got to carry a tent, food, water, clothes.
Yeah, I'm probably not. I'm gonna bring layers. I'm not gonna bring spare clothes. I'm just gonna bring some layers. Blanket. I'm gonna bring the black water bottle I have, the blue one that I have, a 2-liter water bottle, a little tub of stir fry, and then just like miscellaneous frozen veggie food.
I'm just gonna bring like a bunch of bread rolls, some cucumbers, like an apple or two, some hummus, and then like some flapjacks, maybe some beans. And that'll be it. I can live off that.
I can.
Also, I like baked beans, funny, laugh, beans, lol.
Beans. I don't actually like baked beans.
Neither do I.
Baked beans are like kind of fucking gross.
I'll eat them like if I'm starving to death though, which I may well be. We don't know yet.
I'll eat most things if I'm fucking starving to death. That's not really like a good way to see whether you like want to eat a food.
Yeah, alright, then you might be eating baked beans.
Bring enough food for myself so that I don't have to eat baked beans.
Yeah, but what if you come back to your tent and you see that it's been ransacked by a ravenous Fabian? Then what will you do?
I think Fabian will bring his own food.
He'll bring like a fucking like.
He'll bring
like 40 bananas or something. Like something like that.
He fucking will.
Or just like 10 loaves of bread.
And he will just bring like just 10 cans of Asda own brand fucking baked beans.
And then just like 1,800 apples.
And then he will eat them all within the first morning.
Well, yeah. That's to be expected. I'm like, my skin is like fucking so white. Like, I tan pretty well, but I've been like outside not at all for the last like year and a half. So I'm gonna have to fucking lather up in sun cream if I don't want to get fucking burned. Because I'm like paper
honestly,
white.
I don't fucking care if I burn. It's not even that
I fucking
bad.
do. I don't want crispy ass skin, bro.
Look, it's not that bad.
Mate, you have not been properly sunburned.
I have been properly, well, not for a while, but like I don't know, I just never find myself to be in a situation where I can get dangerously sunburned. It's always just like mild red on the skin.
You see,
and then
and
it do hurt, but it doesn't hurt enough for me to do something about it. So
yeah, that's you have not had very bad sunburn.
I have, just not for fucking years, so I've forgotten what it's like.
I think like my worst memory of this is we were staying at a friend's like we have like some friends who are like they are Thai and they just like invited us to their like rural ass house in Thailand. So like I free accommodation in Thailand. Let's go.
Yes.
So we went there, and it was in like the middle of a rice field. Like, not as a joke, it just legitimately was a rice field.
Yeah.
And I just like sat outside reading a book for like 2 hours, and I was like,
Nice.
oh shit, I didn't put any on any sun cream. I'll probably be fine. So I put on some sun cream, a bit more sun cream, and then I went back out. And the day after, I had like, it looked like I was like the early stage skin cancer type B. Like, my
Yeah,
skin was like completely just like cooked.
that's
Like,
fucking Thailand, bro. We ain't getting that
it was
amount of
like
sun over
fucking like
here.
the skin was like breaking in places. It was actually just like I could not move.
We're
I
not
felt
gonna
like
get Thailand levels of sun in fucking
it put the fear of
in
God in
fucking
me,
East.
bro. It
That's
put the
like
fear of God in me.
motherfucker.
I was like, I'm gonna stay indoors for the rest of my life. It genuinely, it was just like
It's
it
like
changed me as a man.
okay, it's like a 3-hour walk over, and it'll be
I'm not like worried. I'll just use some sun cream and I'll be fine. Like that's
well, I
literally
won't
it.
use sun cream just to prove my fucking point.
Your neck gonna be red, bro.
It may well be.
But I respect
It's
it. I respect
alright.
it.
It's alright. It might be raining on those days, but
It do not
it'll be
matter if
like
it's warm.
it'll be like warm rain, so I'm fucking happy with that.
Plus, if we're in the forest, then
Actually,
like
well,
we won't.
some
We'll have
people
like
said
sun cover.
and yeah, and some people said it was raining. I'm looking at my weather now, and it says it's not going to, but then again, I don't fucking trust the weather on my phone at all, so that's not very helpful.
No, not really. I'm checking now.
You know, like
Friday it says. Yeah, it says there's a chance of rain on Friday, but not on Saturday.
that's fine. Like you know how like humans are like the only animals to have like proper like fucking big brain sentience, right? Imagine if like
Yeah.
imagine if all animals had that. Like imagine if like bugs became sentient. How fucking boring would it be to be a bug? Like you're just like some dumbass little millipede. Like what the fuck do you do for the rest of your life?
It would be freeing, bro. Think about it.
It'd
They
be
have
fucking
so much mess
boring.
to worry about. They don't know that fucking anything else exists. They would be content eating smaller bug and vibing. Like,
And running from big spider.
yeah, that's like life boiled down to its. Don't tell me you don't feel alive when you're being chased down the street by roadmen. Like, and in that moment, all mental illness is dissolved, and you are simply prey for the predator. It is part of the fucking circle of life, baby. Don't tell me that when you munch into some very nice food, that's all you're thinking about in the moment. That is all the millipede has. The millipede lives.
Millipede
Humans
run down
simply
street.
survive.
Humans, yes.
I think they'd be fucking lit to be a bug.
No. Well, I don't know. No. A bug would be shit. Because, like,
Okay, if I could have human
No.
level sentience as another animal,
I'd be like an eagle or some shit.
eagles don't have hands, bro.
Yeah, but they look fucking sick.
I mean, good rebuttal, good rebuttal.
Also, like, again, if I had like sentience as an eagle, I would like. I don't know. I feel like an eagle could survive in like it, not like exclusively living in like a town or city area, but popping in and out. It
You'd
could
have
get
to
by.
eat like cats, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd be fine. I think if I could have
That'll
human level
be fun.
sentience,
Like that'll be fun. Have you ever heard of like a fucking eagle flying into like town every fucking weekend and like stealing people's cats?
you'd
That's
probably get
fucking-
shot out of the sky by some like random rich dude. But like, that's part of the thrill.
Yeah, that would be exciting. I'd be pretty happy to live that life.
You see, if I was I could have human level intelligence in another like animal's body. I think I'd go like an Atlantic octopus.
Right, walk them through that train of thought.
Well, they're fully prehensile limbs, so like I could still pick shit up and use it. It would just
Right.
have to be underwater. I've always wanted to be able to like live underwater. It's kind of lit there. They're really smart. They can change the color of their skin. They get respect by humans because of how smart they are. Like they're not like the Atlantic octopus isn't like a
I think
it's not a hunted species.
I think, like, I agree. Octopuses are fucking cool, but we've already established how much I dislike the ocean and most things that live in it. So
Well, that's
I
just you,
really
bruh. I would not have to interact with you if you were an eagle. I would be like deep underwater.
underground.
Okay, actually no. I think Atlantic octopuses are like eaten. So I'd be some like deep sea ass octopus. I'd be like a Dumbo octopus or like a Magnapenis squid. Like that way, I would not have to interact with anyone. I could simply vibe and witness the atrocities float by me.
Are we allowed? Are we allowed to pick prehistoric animals? Because I think I got a pretty good one.
Well, what would you be then, bro?
I think I'd be a fucking Titanoboa because that was like legit the apex fucking like predator of the jungle.
Yeah, okay,
like
but
nothing could fucking get it. It would just like feast and then like just sleep all day. And that's a
okay,
pretty
but
fucking sick life.
so I'd allow that. I allow that in this hypothetical, but you'd have to be one in modern day. So you'd have to have like avoid like
I don't know.
predators,
I
or
just
you'd
live
get
in
like
I just
murdered.
live in like the Amazon or some shit.
Yeah, then to be fair, there probably is one in the Amazon.
I'd probably like I don't know, like fucking hawk down like the like hundreds of undiscovered fucking tribes that live there. I could get by on that for a while.
Oh shit! No. You could be like a fucking god.
That's true.
Think
Yeah,
about it.
because what?
If
Yeah,
you've
because
never seen
what
other
is their like
humans,
Stone Age technology gonna do against a giant fucking snake? Like they're gonna have to bow down before me.
yeah, like no, if you're like, you could get like established as just like the god of a couple tribes and just like go between them, getting some sacrifices,
Getting offerings, yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of a good life. I respect
And then
Titanoboa.
once the offerings like stop coming in, I just like massacre the entire like tribe.
No. You, if they miss an offering, you just eat like one of them because you don't want to like remove the chance of more offerings.
It will send a message to the other tribes though.
Yeah, well, but then they're just like, "I cool, lit. We won't miss an offering then."
Yeah, there you go. That works out for me.
Okay,
I'll never
if you're
be late.
thinking prehistoric animals are allowed here, let me think.
Wait, were megalodon sharks real, or is that like
They were real, yes.
they were? Okay, they were real. That would be cool as well.
I thought you disliked the ocean, bro.
Yeah, but like if you're a fucking megalodon, you don't really have to worry about scary shit because you can just fucking like nom it up and not even worry about it. Because you're so big as a megalodon, you won't even like really see what the scary shit is.
Okay, if we're allowed to be like, okay, I would just be like every zooid, so I could make a big siphonophore. A reference to the first episode. Remember those like fucking Lovecraftian abominations that float around the sea?
Yeah.
I just want to be like, I want to just be like their group consciousness. That'd be lit.
And take over.
Yeah, I just like slowly like squish them all together, and then I'd just be like the biggest organism on Earth. And then just be like, ah, shit, there's this big, like, jelly creature in the middle of the ocean, and it's fucking massive. What do we do? And they'll just be like, I don't know,
Oh
nothing.
no, nuke will come in.
Nah, if you nuke me, I get power. I get. You don't want to take the risk. You don't want to take the risk and nuking a big ass like sea monster. That's how you get Godzilla, bro.
That's true.
I'm trying to think if anything beats octopus in my mind. I guess maybe just like a regular ass lemur. Because they've got prehensile stuff, but they've got a cool tail as well.
But no, I think if I was a monkey, I'd still probably pick gibbon.
Gibbons and lemurs are just quite similar in terms of like mobility. Just lemurs have a big ass tail though.
It just looks so fun being a gibbon, man.
Lemurs are similar. They just got they got a tail to hang on as well.
But they don't make cool noises.
That is true. Lemurs are kind of silent. Yeah, I respect your decision.
Like when like gibbons are in like well-kept zoos and stuff, and they're like fucking like bouncing around and hanging out with each other. It's cool. I love gibbons. I just really like gibbons. Oh, I was talking about this last night. Actually, I would want to be a fucking raccoon. Raccoons would be cool.
They got prehensile hands as well. Like having the ability to like hold shit is very high on my list of like necessities for another animal. And raccoons do have that.
They can like, unless the person has a gun or something, they can fuck up a person pretty easily.
They also have they have the ability to, spray shit out of their anal glands. So, you got that now. Not that you asked for it.
I thought I was a skunk.
No, they, fucking dogs have anal glands, bro.
Oh.
It's just like, skunks are the most pungent. Raccoons still like smell bad. It's why I would love a lemur. I'd love to have like a pet lemur because they're just so cute and they're just like fucking like furry. Just like if you like animated like a furry sock, they would just be a lemur because they're like just like fucking. But the thing is, they smell awful, and like you wouldn't get that.
Give them a bar.
But they secrete shit. Like they just smell like shit. Like it's just an unavoidable fact of life. You'd have to bathe them like every other hour.
You see, I doubt you would get that with a gibbon.
No, gibbons don't smell awful.
Exactly. There you go. It's just gibbon is just better lemur.
No, lemurs don't smell like shit. Fucking. Oh, did I say lemur?
Yeah, you said lemur.
Oh, my brain's rotted. I mean ferret. Ferret.
We weren't even talking about ferret.
I know, but my brain's like, okay, a pet ferret would be cool, right?
I'm not huge on ferrets.
They smell like shit. Lemurs don't smell like shit. That was just me having brain damage and being actually stupid. Lemurs just smell of like fruit.
Oh, that's
and, like
pleasant.
Small creatures that they eat. Same for gibbons. Like they're like they have no. They don't like. By default,
lemurs smell like miscellaneous creatures.
Yeah, they kind of just smell like, my diet is bug and
toad.
Howler monkeys smell like shit because they eat durian, which is like the worst smelling fruit of all time.
Never even fucking heard of it.
It's like if you made it tastes like a strawberry. But it's like if you made a strawberry smell
like shit,
like actual sewage, and like a really, really, really strong smell of actual sewage. It's like you'd be able to smell it if someone was opening it down the street.
Look, I doubt you can really be fucking picky in the middle of a jungle. So
I
respect the howlers.
Howler monkeys are a big fan of it.
Yeah, I respect the monkeys for taking to that fruit, like because it smells so fucking bad. Like I doubt any other animals really eat it.
I think like if you got the chance, but then you'd probably get yeeted by a howler monkey if you tried to eat it. So
they got the monopoly. They got the monopoly on the fucking.
Oh. Yeah, you heard of the fucking chimp wars. Time for the fucking capitalist howler monkeys. Oh, I feel like, so everyone has the pipe dream of wanting a pet monkey, right? But there's just so many downsides to it.
Look, again, we talked about this last week. I don't think there's that many downsides to having a gibbon.
I'm thinking like, imagine how fun it would be to take the gibbon camping.
Imagine how fun it would be to take a gibbon fucking anywhere. It's just
Like any situation, you add a gibbon, and
Gibbon
it's a
just
better
makes it
situation.
better, yeah.
Signing my wife's divorce papers. If there's a gibbon on my shoulders,
Your fucking
that's
infant
bad.
son's funeral. Just add a fucking gibbon to that situation and it's a
Add a
party.
gibbon going, just making fucking noises, and like that is no longer a sad situation.
Yeah, have it like fucking like do the Fortnite dance on like the fucking descending grave.
Like, how are you gonna be sad if that's happening? You can't. That's the
can't
answer.
be.
It's
You'll
genuinely
be crying, but you'll be crying tears of joy.
Yeah, you'll be crying laughing emoji, bro.
Nah, you'll be the even better. You'll be the side laugh crying emoji.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can't get over the just like monkey making ape noises at my son's funeral. That's just such a good fucking mental image.
I'm gonna for my funeral, hire a monkey.
Just hire a monkey.
Get a monkey. Preferably like A tier or above. Just like one of those monkeys. Get it in. I don't know. I don't know, just have it give a little speech or whatever and hang out.
Yeah, give
have
it
a
a
good
microphone.
time. Yeah. I
What
think
if I got like a fucking
he gave
whole
like
ass gorilla?
no, a gorilla at my funeral would be kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it just starts like chucking your corpse everywhere. It just like starts eating.
Just
you.
picks up the coffin and fucking launches it into like the fucking sitting area.
Yeah, that would be I'm not gonna lie, that would be kind of fun. Again, you wouldn't be able to be sad. You wouldn't have a chance to. You'd be too busy.
Yeah, you'd be fucking terrified.
Yeah, you'd be too busy. As
There's a fucking rabid gorilla loose in the fucking
Oh,
like.
you didn't specify rabid. Do I have to give it rabies?
I feel like. Look, I feel like. Just if it's at the point of throwing a fucking like coffin into the audience, it's enraged in like some sort of way. So
No, I'd just be vibing.
yeah, it's just trying to play catch.
Yeah, it just doesn't realize that humans aren't really like strong enough to catch a fucking whole ass casket.
Oh no, I think if they were all ready, they could catch it.
But what? You're suggesting that like we'd be like we're at your funeral, sitting in the pews, right? And then this gorilla comes up like front stage, like where your coffin is. And it
Okay,
chucks
maybe
the
like
coffin.
and
you're saying that it chucks the coffin at us, and then we're all like prepared to like you're fucking crowd surfing from beyond the grave. We're prepared to catch the coffin. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think if it didn't throw it with that much force, you could catch it.
This is still a bit unrealistic. I don't think we'd have the coordination. We'd be too scared of the fucking gorilla. I'd be running. I would not be like, oh shit, it's throwing a coffin at me.
Well, there you go. You don't believe in yourself. You just run away. So of course you wouldn't catch it. But if you were all like, if you were all informed today, today a gorilla is gonna underhand throw a fucking casket into a general direction, and you all gotta like put your hands up and like fucking catch it. You get enough people in that crowd and it'll fucking happen. They might, like quite a few of them might like severely like fucking fracture their wrists or some shit, but I think apart from that they'll come out unscathed.
I think that's full of shit. You're turning this into like Disney movie ass. Like, if you believe in yourself, you can catch your friend's fucking.
All right, well let's fucking try it. Let's get a casket.
Oh my
let's
God.
Put like a crash test dummy or some shit in there. Hire out a gorilla.
Yeah. This is quite the step. That.
Yeah, that's a bit of a challenging one. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, tame the gorilla.
You see, again, that's not a contingency I'd planned for. I thought this was just a rabid ass, just like a regular ass wild gorilla chucking a coffin at us.
Well, if it was like if it was a pissed off gorilla, it wouldn't like it would do it with loads of fucking force. I'm saying
I think you would
like-
fucking do it with more force than you can handle anyway. It's not going to gently toss a coffin at me.
it can and it will.
I just don't think that's. I don't think that's realistic. that's what I'm pointing out in this situation. I don't think that's realistic. We're already suspending disbelief for the fucking gorilla at your funeral.
Don't listen to this man. He's gone senile. I know my shit about monkeys. Look, get me like 10 or 15 other people we can catch a coffin with a crash test dummy inside of it, chucked, thrown to us by a gorilla.
Okay. Okay, that's a good conclusion. I'll believe it when I see it, but you know what? Fine, I'll allow that.
Look, chip to a gorilla with me. Let's make
chip to a gorilla.
If you look around,
no, bro, I can't afford a fucking full gorilla. We'll have to get a jungle mix, some fucking part chimp, part orangutan.
Mixed breed chimp and gorilla.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
It's like it's got like the body and the build of a gorilla, but like the face is just a chimpanzee.
That's just the buff chimp.
It's just a naked chimp, but like bigger.
And with fur.
Yeah.
All chimps look like that. They just
naked chimp, but bigger and not naked.
So just fucking big chimp. You fucking dumbass.
Yo, a chimp is just a naked chimp, but not naked.
Damn, bro. Holy shit.
This is some thought-provoking shit right here.
That's a sight. Put that in front of an image of Socrates, and I would believe that's a quote from him. Like, that's so profound.
Will we get Socrates as a guest on this podcast?
Yeah, bro. I'll just
Can you get in contact?
No. Just like, I'll just get like some of his works up on the computer, and then you just like ask me a question, I'll answer one of them.
Yeah, it'll be like that fucking like like a Tupac interview at the end of fucking T-Pab.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm waiting.
I'm just trying to find some shit written by.
Spit me some Socrates bars.
I will. Wait.
Socrates nuts.
Shut the fuck up.
You can tell, like.
Ask Socrates a question. Ask Socrates a question.
You didn't give me enough time to think. I need to think of a good one. What's 9 plus 10?
I know nothing except the fact of my ignorance. Which could be construed as, you stupid. Okay, you hit me with another one.
So... I forgot. I'm actually fucking so stupid. What is wrong with me?
I don't know, bro. I think you light to mild brain damage and lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep and like mild overheating of the body. Nikkei fucking heat stroke.
When do we are we coming close to wrapping up this podcast? Because
yeah, we can wrap up now.
Okay, well, because Socrates has got some final words for it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so
lead us out, Socrates.
Well, I just want to say thanks to everyone. That's from me. But Socrates says, "The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our ways. I to die, and you to live. Which is better? Only God knows."
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's the end.
That's
Thank you,
the end.
Socrates.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, Socrates.